So, yes, it's Friday night. I know it's late, but I need to make a birthday card for my son. He's going to be, oh, how old is he going to be? 19? Or is he going to be 20? Hold on a second. No, he's 19. Yes, 19. Oh, goodness me. That's terrible. I'm getting to the point where I can't remember how old my children are. Oh, dear. Anyway, hello everybody. So I have this stamp set here that I've been wanting to have a play with, and I was just in a class and people said, oh, we like this stamp set, can you do something with it? So he's into D&D and kind of like fantasy, you know, that kind of, and manga and comics and whatever. So I'm going to try and do something that's suitable for perhaps, I don't know, teenage boy, I guess, who's into sort of graphics, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, hello, so quick hello to everybody. Hello, Miss Heidi, Valerie, Christine, Mindy, Joanna, Bev, Joanne, Lola, Levine, Wendy. Lovely to see you all. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Caroline. I finally got home to get to relax and enjoy. Hi, Lindy. Oh, fabulous. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Sorry it's late. So I was thinking of just putting down, I know I did this for my other son's birthday back in June, just do a kind of sponged kind of background, but it kind of works, I think, you know, with this kind of style of card really. So I know what, let's go on at, and I've done this before, where you go on at 3 points on the card. It does work, honest, it does. I've done it before. So you start, you know, 1, 2, and we'll go down here, 3. So you choose 3 points, any 3 points. Obviously not all on one side, that wouldn't work, but that's kind of cool. Try not to get my fingers on there because fingers are oily. Okay, so this is Bumblebee. It's quite a nice warm yellow. Where's Sheila? Hello if you're there, Sheila. Heidi's trying to find you, Sheila. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Sylvia. You're back from vacation as well. All these people have been on holiday. Hi, Dee Marie. Awesome. Hi, Bev. Jan. So this is Cinnamon Cider. So these are both in colours. And Cinnamon Cider is a really nice kind of warm brown. Just going to build it up a little bit. Especially near this yellow. And it's worth taking your time over this. This is where I get my shoulder starts to ache. Because I'm like... but build up that colour slowly. You see how I'm tapping off before I go onto my card because I don't want like any splotches. I want to work that colour in gently and slowly. So what's everybody been up to today? We've had some friends staying. They went back home. Of course, she had to go home with some stamps because she runs a kids club at her church, and she was saying, oh, the kids would love to do some stamping. So I said, here, have some stamps. So that was nice. Okay, quite like that. Now, I'm wondering whether to go in with a bit of blue, a bit of balmy blue in here. Because I don't want anything too dark. I want to stamp some darker elements over the top. What's Mary been up? You're sitting in a swing sipping wine. Oh, nice, Mary. Hi, Margaret. Doing up green beans and beets. Are you doing some pickling? Or canning, as you guys say in America. No, you home growers. Actually, tomorrow, someone, I don't know who it is, has organised this in my town, but they're organising like a food produce like swap. So people who've been gardening and have got an abundance of vegetables, they're all going to meet from like 9:30 tomorrow morning in my town, and you can go and pick up vegetables for free. How cool is that? Has anyone else in their area got that, where you can you know, pick up things? I can smell burning again. This happened last week. Do you remember last week I said, oh, I can smell burning? It turned out there was like a fire at our local dump. I hope it's not going to become a regular thing. Mindy's getting ready for Hurricane Henry. Ooh, I say. Okay, I quite like that. It's very kind of soft and gentle and nice. Now we're going to go in with some drama. So we have Sparkle of the Season. And I thought there are elements of this which, you know, will make quite a dramatic background. So I'm going to grab early Espresso. Just going to carefully ink this up. Oh, I might get my stamping pad over, because this is a photopolymer set. So I don't know whether to do one in the middle, or I'm going to go in the middle. I'm too tired to think of another option. It's late. I've just taught a class. So we did have fun. I'm not going to show you what we did in class, but just say this is the aftermath. Okay? So you know we had fun. And if you were in that class, you can tell everybody what fun you had. Okay, so that's your wreath or circular element. And I'm thinking, what about putting some, I'll go put happy birthday in the middle and then build up some leaves around, I think. And I also grabbed out this leaf here, because I'm wondering whether I can do that in a paler brown. These oak leaves are lovely. Hi, Fred. Looking forward to seeing your card, Fred. So if you've not joined in the virtual summer fair, please do that. The links are on Artful Stampin Space. I'm trying to remember if I shared it on my Facebook page. If I haven't done that, I need to do that. It's a fun little virtual kind of get together. There are 10 different categories you can enter. It's just for a bit of fun. There's no kind of real prizes in particular, apart from, you know, I'll send a card to the winners of each section, and the idea is that you donate, for every entry you donate £1, and it will go to the Cycle with Dignity project that has been set up by the Potter's House CBO, which is a charity that I'm a trustee of, and it's to help it's to give supplies of sanitary towels, of reusable sanitary towels, to girls living in a town in Kenya, and also to actually employ local women to make them. So it's providing jobs as well to help women stay at home and work from home. Sorry, not just stay at home, but to work from home, so that they can support their families without their kids having to go on the streets to beg and things. So if you're interested in supporting that, please head over to Artful Stampin space and get the details. And also, if you want to know more about that specific project, you can go to the pottershousecbo.com and you can find out more about it. So this is the, so I went and stamped with the Crumb Cake just then, and I'm now going in with the early Espresso and doing second generation stamping there. And just wanting a bit of a variety of leaves. So, hi Esther. Oh yes, Bev, I've seen Bev's, some of your entries. Thank you, Bev. So my suggestion with the whole donation for the summer fair is just to keep entering and entering and entering, and then once the deadline is finished, you can count up your entries and then just donate the appropriate amount, rather than, you know, doing itty bitty donations here and there. Just wait until the 31st, which is the deadline, and then do it all in one go. Ooh, I'm liking this. It's quite autumnal. If you're into your sort of autumnal looking cards, this is very, 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 very nice. Right, I did want some little stars for him as well. So there is, look, some nice stars here. And I'm wondering whether to just emboss these. Oh, I could get the gold flakes out. I know some of you guys have been wanting me to do this. Tonight's the night. It's the gold flake night. What do you think, guys? Oh, your battery's low. Oh, no. I was thinking to do the... Yes, that's fine, Bev. Yeah, I would just do it at the end. Now, when you go to... I'm doing it through GoFundMe, I think. Yes, GoFundMe, which is a website that helps people fundraise. You do need to sort of log in to the organization. Now, if you already have a Facebook account, it's really easy to do it because it gives you a Facebook login option. So you just use your Facebook profile to do it. And the GoFundMe will ask if you want to top up with a percentage to support the GoFundMe website. Now, that amount is completely up to you. You could put 0. You could say, okay, I'll donate $1 or £1 or whatever to help GoFundMe. That is completely up to you, because that money will not go to the charity. It goes to GoFundMe, who do fantastic work. I'm not begrudging them the money, but just to let you know, they will ask you if you would like to donate. So yeah, right, what do I need first? I need Versamark ink. So for those of you who've not used the gold flakes, this is going to be a lesson in how to do that. I need the Versamark, then I need the heat and stick powder, which is somewhere here. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while since I used it. Maybe it's not here. Oh. Okay. I can't see it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, unless it's just in another drawer or something, I'll have a quick look at my drawer and see if I can find it. If I can't find it, I'm just going to keep going because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Now it might be in my sticky drawer. Haha. So I have a drawer that just says sticky on it. Yes, look, it happens to be in there. There we go. Right, heat and stick powder. I've had that for many years. So Stampin' Up used to sell it, then they stopped selling it. I kept it. They have a different one now. So stars here and there. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Okay, so that's quite nice. Well, I can't see them, but I think that'll be nice. So then we're going to put the heat and stick over the top. I think I'll move my... matte. Just going to pour it on. Oops, just tip that over. This is why it's always a good idea to do it over a piece of paper. Okay, I have some sticking in areas that they shouldn't be sticking because I didn't use my embossing buddy. Okay, so can you see the powder is stuck? Just going to try and clean off different areas. Okay, I think we're okay. So I'm going to move the powder off because we want to use that another day. So just very carefully kind of pour that back into your pot like so. Put the lid on because you don't want to lose that. Just remove some of that extra that's fallen down. Get my heat tool on here. So excuse the noise. Yes, a little brush could get it off, but I think it is meant to be there, the ones that I've just seen. So you basically heat it, and what this does is a bit different than embossing powder. Embossing powder actually just melts and becomes the colour that you want it to be. This stuff turns the areas sticky, so this just becomes tacky so that you can put either glitter or the gold flakes on. So that's, I think that should be tacky enough. I'm going to get my box of gold flakes over. Put that on there. I'm going to lift this up a bit because otherwise you guys are not going to see what's going on. And then just going to pop the gold flakes onto my card. Kind of rub gently with my fingers to make sure that the flakes kind of stick on. And then once they're sort of stuck on, you also want to rub it off again, really. So looks like tree roots have invaded our sewage. Oh no, Julie! That sounds like a job and a half to sort that out. How did you realise? I was looking at this set today and thinking about ordering it, but ultimately decided not to. Now I'll be rethinking. Oops. Sorry, Cheryl. Right. I'm going to just grab a little brush here because I do want to make sure that I can actually see these stars. This gives such a lovely kind of subtle gold effect. Very, very nice. It's a very different kind of gold than the embossing powders. I'm not going to say, you know, I don't think I have a favourite, but it's just slightly different. So there we go. Nice, nice, nice. I like that. I'm going to cover that up before it goes everywhere. And oh, I'll tell you what I did have in the post today. I'm not allowed to show you anything, but I had a parcel from Stampin' Up because we have got our Silver Elite and Above event coming up at the end of the month, and they've sent us a lovely package of stuff. Right, I'm off to find a happy birthday to go in the middle of that. Yeah, so I'm not even going to say anything about what's in the box because there are people who haven't received it yet. But all I'll say is that it's pretty useful stuff. So very pleased. Now, I'm thinking this is going to be way too big. Way, way, way too big. Let's have a look. Oh no, that's the wrong word. Yeah, because look how big that birthday is. Okay, so I need a nice plain happy birthday. Not too fancy dancy. Just kind of, yeah, as I said, a plain happy birthday. So, let's have a look. Is there one in art gallery? Oh yes, there is. Yay. Okay, that will do. Just got to find it. Why can't I find it? It's because I'm reading it backwards, yes. Yes, they do give it a lovely look. Okay, so I'm a bit scared that I'm not going to be able to stamp this and then stamp that there. I think what I'm going to do is stamp this onto some coordinating cardstock. So I'm going to go for the... I'm going to see if I've got a scrap of Bumblebee here and stamp that in the early espresso and then just cut that out by hand. I think that will work. So I'll just find the early espresso. Thank you, Julie. So this is a great way to, if you've got a stamp that's got the happy birthday all in one go, all in one line rather, great way to make it on 2 lines is literally to stamp it on another piece of card and cut it up. So that's what I'm going to do here. So it's such a nice, neat font. I'm also just going to eyeball this. Hope I cut it as straight as I can. Yep. Oh, the other thing I've just realised is that a friend of mine whose birthday is also tomorrow, like my son's, I saw her today and I completely forgot it was her birthday tomorrow. And yeah, I'll have to make up for it another way. Oh, there we go. Nice and easy. So let me get my dimensionals, which were on my desk earlier. Use up some of these edge pieces. That's what these edge pieces are really good for. Hi, Vanessa. Actually, I've just realised before I stick that down, I want to stick this onto a card base. So I'm going to do that now before I do anything else. Oh, aren't you, Sheila? What do you mean you're not having success? As in you can't log in, or? Did you click on the link from the... Which link did you go by? Hi, Martina. I can give you a call in a bit, Sheila. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me get it directly for you. Try that. Hello, Janice. Fancy seeing you here. All right, so I can stick my happy birthday on here now. Okay. Oh, there's a fly buzzing around my room. There we go, guys. Do you think I can put a little bit of bling on there? Or do you think the gold is enough bling? I've got a mark on there for some reason. Don't know how I got that there. Just try and get rid of it. Gold is enough. There we go. Hi, Candy. Right, so what's the time? 11:30. Ooh, shall I squeeze in a quick one-sheet wonder? Because I'm quite enjoying this little stamp set now. Oh, actually, I've just pulled out a piece of card that I've already put marks in to make a bag. So let's use those stamps and create just a pattern to go on a bag. And I will give the measurements again for how to score this bag, because who was asking me? Miss Louise was asking me the other day. So let's go on here then with some colour. I don't think I've ever done blending on for a bag before. There's a first time for everything, as they say. I'm just going to do a few spots. I may even get my stencils out, my new stencils for this. Of course, we always want more, Ruth. Okay. Oh, I'm not being so careful with my blending. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm just kind of going for it now. Yes, so Martina, I've already scored lines. I don't know if you guys can see that on this piece of cardstock, but I will go over the measurements with you. These were left over from, I was asked to do a event for a Welsh speaking ladies kind of club called Merched I Wawr. It's like the equivalent of the Welsh WI, Women's Institute. And so I needed to come up with something that was kind of easy for them to do. So I pre-scored these pieces of card, and then they could just stamp, and then all they had to do was then make up the bag afterwards. So if any of you, have to do sort of crafting for huge amounts of people, this is quite a cool thing to do. Right, stencils. So we do have some nice new stencils. Got this one, and we have, oh, that's a new one as well. Is that the Christmas one? Can someone remind me? Is that the Christmas one? Is that a faux tile piece you're going to stamp? What are you referring to? I think this is the Christmas one, isn't it? Yes, it's a bag, Sylvia. Yep. So this is a fun way just to get some added interest here and there. You saw the score lines, yay! Okay, a little bit here, a little bit there. So still got this lovely wreathy looking thing. So maybe there. There. Hi, Kelly. Okay, so like before, I'm going to go in with the crumb cake first. With these beautiful oak leaves. I'm just going to stamp these as if they're coming from the wreath in various places. So I'm stamping and then pivoting and doing a second one. Okay, I'm going to move to the next oak leaf. So there's 3 oak leaves in Season's Blessings. That's what I'm using at the moment. They're kind of different sizes. There's like a large, medium and a small, really. I'm just building up the leaves, and I'm going to be stamping again over the top of them, so it's just about creating a bit of a background. It's not meant to be the main focal point. Okay, and then got this beautiful longer one, and this is the one from the other stamp set I'm using, which I've forgotten the name of. Sparkle of the Season. Oh, that fly's really beginning to bug me now. Okay, so that's those in Crumb Cake. And then we're going to come back in here now with the early Espresso, which was very, very dramatic. I love it. So this is the base of the bag, not card. So I'm not too worried about stamping anything down here, because you're not really going to see it. Okay. What else did... Oh, yes, I used that little one as well. I think this is meant to be oak leaves. Now, what's quite nice is that you can make the leaves look like they're coming from a point on the wreath. I do have a thing about just stems hovering. I prefer them to come from somewhere. I should have been a bit more careful with these spots. That's just me, being kind of extra pedantic. Now there is a leaf in here that's kind of like a pine leaf. That's quite nice. I'm wondering, I haven't put it on the card, but I want to see what it looks like. Hi Bob, now I have to figure out how to load my pictures. Well, I can talk you through it if you need help, Bob. Yeah, just give me a shout. Oh, I like this. This is a whole kind of different texture again. Oh, love that. It's very delicate. This is a good stamp set. I like it when there's different textures that just work together. And it's naturally creating this kind of space that if you wanted to stamp a sentiment in the middle, you could do. It's a very fancy bag, isn't it? And very unique. If you make this for your friends, you can guarantee that they'll not have one exactly the same again, even if you tried. It'd be virtually impossible to create one that's exactly the same. There we go. I've just added that stamp set to my order. Oh, Jackie, you can blame me. Right, let's go through the measurements. So this is for an A4 size piece of cardstock. So let me just see if this would work. Oh, no, it wouldn't. Sorry, guys in the States. This is UK measurements. Okay, I will try and adapt it for you guys in the States in a second. Right, so UK measurements. You need, when you put your piece of paper into your trimmer or your score board, you're going to score at 10 centimeters, 14, 24 and 28. Then you turn it this way and you score at 4 centimeters. Now for you guys in the States where you have 11-inch paper, it's a bit tricky because that's where the card stops, and that's where you need to you do need that big piece to stick. So you could do this at, say, 3 7/8 plus, and then 4, 5 2/8, I guess. So oh, I can't, oh, it's too late. You know what? I'm going to stop there because my brain is just not going to get it. There is another way of doing it, which I'll show you, the Martina way. And this is a really simple way of creating a bag without using any measurements whatsoever. So Martina, my sweet friend who's watching. Oh, look, I've got this. I can make it out of this right now. Here we go. This is how you do it. What you do is you get your piece of paper. And you fold it to the point where you need to have an area to stick. Okay, so that's my point that I want to stick. So I fold my piece of cardstock like so. Here's my bone folder. Okay, and then this bit is going to fold over this way. And then you decide how much you want for the gusset. Okay, so say you want that much for your gusset, you fold that over. Is this right so far, Martina? I might be doing it completely different from the way she done it, but we're hopefully going to end up with the same thing. And then you fold that to that point there. All right, I think that's right. No, that's not right. Martina, what did I do wrong then? Martina, what did I do wrong? Help, Martina, help me. I so thought I had this in the bag. It always needs to come round. I thought I did that. Oh, do I do it to that point there? Got you. Got it. Okay, so you fold that over to there and you fold it to that point there. Got it now. Of course, because that's got to meet up with that. Yes. Panic over. There we go. So there you have your kind of your basic bag shape like that. Yeah. Okay, and then you just fold, well, I'm just going to kind of guesstimate it, but you basically need over half the size of this. So I'm just going to fold that there. I don't know if Martina does her bottoms differently, but this is, I'm just doing it the way that I've always done it. So then you cut off this section here and then cut that point there, cut to that point there. Now I think I stamped this the other day. Who remembers watching me stamp this? I'm sure I did it very recently. Okay, so obviously I made a boo-boo at that point there, which I'm going to try and get rid of. So if you get your bone folder and rub really hard, if you folded something by accident, you can just try and rub it out. It kind of works to a point. It gets rid of the kind of main, so it smooths it a little bit. Right, so then to glue it together, oh sorry, I just read a comment, Cheryl Adams. Sorry that you've lost somebody. Sorry, I just completely missed all that. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Cheryl. Sorry, I've missed all those comments. Oh, lots of love. Oh man. Right, glue. I just need to get a new one. Right, so that folds over like so. Add a ribbon, yeah, absolutely. That's Linda's answer to everything. Add a ribbon. On a card, that is, not answer to everything in life, but actually, I'm just going to put that down and then put a bit of glue along here, like so. Okay, so that's how to make a bag if you can't be bothered to do measurements, basically. So I'm just pinching there, like so. And then you can put a peg on the top to hold it together. So the one that I've already measured, I'm going to do exactly the same. So I'm going to fold these where I've already scored. Oh, thank you, Annie. I think the technique is just so nice, you know, you can hardly go wrong, really. Oops. So fold and snip all these. Okay, glue along the strip. I could cut this thinner if I wanted to, but it's fine as it is. Yes, I like using the stenciling as a kind of incidental, just in the background type thing. It seems to work. Now, I do have some gifts, actually, some little silly gifts for my son, which I could put in there. I bought him some biltong and some sweets. So I could go and put that in here for him to match his card. So there we go. Now, I do tend to keep little fastener things, so I'm just going to have a rummage around, see if I can find some. There we go, I've got a nice little wooden peg that I can put on top of there. Right, there you have it. So 2 bags, and what have we got? A card here. So there we have it. So thank you for joining me, guys, on this Friday evening. And if you're catching up in the future. Thank you for coming along. And you use that glue sparingly. Yes, because it's really good glue. Yeah. You don't have to use much of it, honestly. You don't. Oh, my darling Cheryl, my heart absolutely goes out to you. I'm so sorry. Sending lots of love, and yes, we pray that you'll know the Lord's peace at this time. Just take things very slowly, very, very slowly. Take time to grieve. Just cry whenever you need to. Yeah, and you know, come and join in and get some, you know, R&R from my channel. Oh man, there is some tough stuff going on in the world at the moment, guys. So please look after each other and love people where you can. So Julie asked a question about, sorry, so if anyone's got any questions, please ask them. I've missed loads of comments, I'm so sorry. So if you've got any questions about this process here that I've just done, ask me now. Thank you, Annie. Yeah, sorry I fluffed up that bag, Martina's design. It's because I'd not looked at her crib. She sent me the sheet explaining it and I've not looked at it for a while, so there we go. Just starting to get my stamping mojo back. Oh, bless you. Well, you know, we're here if you want a little bit of whatever, inspiration, if you want us to send you something nice. So actually, I don't usually do this, but if anyone would like to send Cheryl a card, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I will, if Cheryl's happy for me to share her address, I will just send it to the people who've requested her address. Okay, so Cheryl, can you email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com? And I will only send emails, I will only send addresses to people who've asked me for it. So, how do you get the glue without getting stick? So how I use it by not going all the way to the edges. That is my first tip. Okay, so I don't know if you saw, but I do not put the glue right to the edge, because you have to allow the glue to spread when it gets squashed down. So look, I'll show you. So if I'm squashing like this, look how far that glue spread, and I put it there. So you need to bear that in mind. So you do not need to put glue right to the edge, because it will spread. Okay, yes, of course you can use double-sided tape. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just remind you again, if you want to send a card to Cheryl Adams, because there's quite a few Cheryls actually that watch my channel, please email me. Okay, and let's get some encouraging cards sent to her. All right. Right. To wipe glue that spills, I use wet wipes. Yes, you can do that, Anne. The other option is that you let it dry and you use a silicone rubber. Now, I keep mislaying mine. I haven't got my hands on it right now. But there's a silicone rubber that you can purchase. Stampin' Up used to sell it. They don't sell it anymore. But if you look it up at your favourite craft stores, I'm sure you'll find it. And so if your glue like spreads out, you just need to let it dry, and then you go over with a silicone rubber and it will remove the sticky. The other tip I have is that if you've got it on a card where you can't get to it to remove it, get some talcum powder or some cornstarch, and just pop a little bit over the top of the glue and make it not sticky anymore, and then just rub it off. And it means then you can put your cards in your envelopes and they're not going to stick. So Please remind Luke his birthday card is on top of the piano. I will, Esther. Thank you very much. I love it. You can send messages to family members via my channel. Love it. What does Martina do that Diane does? I want to read what Diane's tip was. Yes, double-sided tape. Yes, of course you can. Night or Esther? Night, sorry, night Esther. Okay. Right, lots of love, special love and prayers for you, Cheryl. And we'll see you soon. All right. God bless. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. And see you again soon. Bye.